Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. What's that? Well, some of you guys may not know, but my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week videos are a video where I dedicate to looking at this week in DC Comics, selecting one issue, and calling it my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. The reason why I call it that is because it's the issue that I enjoyed the most this week. The one that I had the most fun reading and I thought was the best. And if you want any reviews on the issues that I talk about here, a full review on every single one of them will be up in my channel. In addition to that, I will also talk about any updates that I may or may not have on my channel in this video. So without any further ado, let's jump into the Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks and take a look at this week in DC Comics. Now this week I picked up the following issues. Almost all of them issue number 2s. Detective Comics issue number 2, Action Comics issue number 2, Justice League International issue number 2, Stormwatch issue number 2, Batwing issue number 2, Swamp Thing issue number 2, Huntress issue number 1 of 6, Penguin Pain and Prejudice issue number 1 of 5, OMAC issue number 2, and Men of War issue number 2. Now, this was actually a pretty good week. We had a lot of good titles that I enjoyed, like Action Comics, Detective Comics. Some titles that really blew me away that were good, such as Penguin Pain and Prejudice and Batwing issue number 2. However, if I had to pick an Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week, it would have to go to Swamp Thing issue number 2. This issue was great. It was a continuation of the fantastic work that Scott Snyder has been doing with Swamp Thing. We got some great dialogue, and I'm finally starting to get a feel of what this series is going to be like. A lot of stuff is revealed, and there's some pretty damn twisted stuff that goes on. A lot of weird monsters that really just creep the shit out of me. But if I had to give a pick of this week, it would have to go to Swamp Thing issue number 2. Great issue, and if you have not gotten into the Swamp Thing series yet, I definitely recommend picking it up. But on a whole, this week was pretty good. Like I said, there's a lot of good titles in there, like Action Comics, Detective Comics, Batwing, and also some other issues that just kept on getting better, like Men of War have got better over the past week. Very few hiccups. The only issues I didn't really get wowed by were OMAC and also Huntress. One small side note is I want to say in Detective Comics, in comparison to Catwoman issue number 1, this is how you do a sex scene. The two of them kind of kiss, then we see the morning after. Not the gratuitous sex scenes that we get with Catwoman. However, I'm starting to get over what happened in Catwoman. I just want to see what happens in issue number 2. Anyways, with that said, let's get on to any updates. And the first update I want to talk about is, if you guys don't know by now, I did a video not too long ago called my Andrew Cutter Wildcard DC 52 Picks, which I picked 3 comics, and one of those comics was going to be added to my subscription list, hence the Wildcard Picks. And out of those were Green Lantern New Guardians, the Stormwatch comic, and also Mr. Terrific. All of them great comics. However, the comic that I picked was Stormwatch, which I added to my subscription list. The reason why I did that is I already have a Green Lantern comic, and although I'm interested in what happens in Mr. Terrific, Stormwatch is something completely new and different, so it's something that I'm really looking forward to getting into. Just because I added that to my subscription list doesn't mean that I won't pick up any of the other individual issues from other comics. It's just with my subscription list, those are the comics that I'm dedicated to no matter what. They're the comics that I will stand by 100%, whether they last for 4 issues or 100 issues or they last forever. Those are the comics that I'm going to stand by. However, say if I want to pick up Mr. Terrific issue number 2, I always have the option of doing so. As you see here in my pull list, or my subscription list that I have going on here, OMAC and Men of War I'm not subscribed to at all. However, I still picked them up because I was interested in seeing what would happen with them. So, with that said, my subscription list are comics that I will constantly pick up. but I will always have the options to pick up other issues from other comics and do reviews on them also. So that's just one little update. Another update for those of you that care about my Harry Potter reviews, I have started the Order of the Phoenix, which is the 5th book in the series. And right now I'm at what part? I'm at Harry Potter's hearing. I'm actually at the hearing itself. And I'm actually halfway through that chapter because I was reading last night and it got really late, so I had to go to bed. I'm going to have to finish that after this video before I do homework. But I am starting Harry Potter, the 5th book, Harry Potter in the Order of the Phoenix, or as I like to call it, Harry Pothead in the Order of the Pigeon. But I will be reading that, and hopefully I'll have a review of that up soon. Other than that, there's really no other big updates coming up for you guys. Just that stuff. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. Pretty damn good week this week in comics, and my Andrew Cutter pick of the week was right here, Swamp Thing issue number 2, which I recommend people picking up. As always, if you want to see individual reviews of any of these comics at all, you can just go on my channel and I will have a review of each of them. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.